Okay, so I don't know how many of you guys know that I have a full-time job. Ironically, this channel is about me transitioning from my full-time job to be able to pursue video full-time. And so ironically, I haven't had the chance to talk about what I do for a living. And so that's what I wanted to do today. So I work in the renewable energy industry. I get to play around with solar panels as well as Tesla Powerwalls. So what are Tesla Powerwalls, you may ask? The Tesla Powerwalls are essentially big lithium-ion batteries which we use for out-grid backups, but we mainly use my company that I specifically work for, we mainly use the Powerwalls for partial home backups in case of an outage. We can also store solar power into these power walls, which is pretty awesome as well, to keep everything as green as possible. And so yeah, just a lot of really neat facts about my company that I work for. For a lot of the locations that I get to visit and the clients' houses that we install solar panels they usually have a lot of money, and so they're normally at these super awesome viewpoints where a lot of sun will get to them, and so it's pretty awesome sometimes when I'm installing the solar panels and there's just a really nice view, and sometimes it's just super quiet and nice and peaceful outside. It's a pretty enjoyable job, but at the end of the day, this is a job and it's basically for me to be able to pay my bills. So that's essentially what I do for my full-time day job. And yeah, my goal right now is to keep that job until I've created enough of a financial runway for me to be able to drop this job and to be able to transition into doing video full time and to be able to pick up enough clients to keep me running and to have an actual legit business in video. And so that's kind of where I'm at in terms of my goals and financial goals right now. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth video on what my financial goals will be and where I'm at currently in terms of the specific numbers. I know a lot of you may be in the same boat as me, wanting to make a living out of your own passion, but do not have the funds. I know for myself personally, I've made the excuse to not start my business and to not pursue my passion. Two of the main excuses that I've used and heard in the past are I don't have enough money, as well as I don't have enough time. I wanted to talk about my mentality behind working a full-time job as well as starting or working on your business outside of your day job. So I made the decision to fully dedicate my time and energy into becoming a full-time filmmaker, and this process started back in November, which is when this YouTube channel was also created as well. And this YouTube channel is basically based on me documenting my time on becoming a full-time filmmaker. And so yeah, it's all coming into full circle. So coming back to the mentality, I am a firm believer to take risks while you're young. You know, starting up that business that may have a 90% chance of failing, and that is because I believe that the biggest risk in life is to not take that risk at all. And what I mean by that is, I'll give you guys a little bit of an analogy is, you know, if we don't go into the deep end and swim in the deep end, we'll never truly learn how to swim. If we keep on being in the shallow end of the pool where we're able to stand, we're never going to learn how to swim. And so for me, I'm going to reiterate, I am a firm believer to take risks in life, and the biggest risk in life is not to take a risk. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. The biggest reason why I believe in taking risks is because I could always go back to that 9-to-5 job or go back for more schooling if the business doesn't work out. That is basically my mentality behind working a full-time job, as well as wanting to start that business that you've always wanted to start and just doing it. And even though you have a full-time job, it's just all about prioritization and how bad you really want it. I heavily believe that filming videos gives me purpose, and it just makes me a lot happier in general. And that's kind of how I define a passion. It's where you're able to do something that others aren't really able to do, as in terms of their patience levels and how much they enjoy doing it, regardless of how grindy or the grunt work is. And so yeah, I truly enjoy making videos, and I wouldn't be making this video right now if I did not enjoy it. I believe everyone on this earth has a gift and a talent that they are able to use to be able to either serve someone or to be able to provide a value for the market. You may be a great cook, and you may be able to make someone smile just because you made them this super amazing meal. You may be a nurse with an uplifting personality, and you're able to make the best situation out of any situation. And we need a lot of people like that in hospitals. So all in all, I believe that everyone should try to push themselves a little bit every day to try to get themselves a little bit uncomfortable, and hopefully you guys are able to find value in what you do and to be able to provide values for others. Okay, hope you guys got a little bit of an insight into what I do for my full-time day job and where my goals are, and hopefully I've inspired a little bit of you guys, and that you're able to get out of your comfort zone a little bit to be able to pursue your passion, whatever that may be. And yeah, I will see you guys next Thursday on my next video.